Willie D Live.
What's up, family? A woman claiming to be Zion Williamson's ex has filed a lawsuit against the NBA star, alleging he raped, kidnapped, and terrorized her on multiple occasions throughout their years-long career. The explosive suit, which has been obtained by none other than, you guessed it, TMZ, was filed in Los Angeles on Thursday by Jane Doe, who says she began dating Williamson in 2018 while he was playing for Duke men's basketball team. The woman alleges that in 2020, a little over a year after Williamson left the Blue Devils to join the New Orleans Pelicans, the basketball star RAP'd her and assaulted her in Southern California. According to the suit, the violent incident took place on September 23, 2020, after the woman had gone to Williamson's Beverly Hills home. The accuser says she told Williamson she was tired and wanted to go to sleep, but he called her a stuck-up bee and told her she could not go to sleep without having sex with him. Williamson then allegedly pinned her down on the bed and sexually assaulted her. Afterwards, the lawsuit states that Williamson took her phone, threw it, and then choked and screamed at her to stop talking so much. The woman alleges Williamson emitted an odor of alcohol throughout the encounter. Days later, on October 10, 2020, the accuser alleges Williamson RAP'd her again after he got angry that she wanted to leave him to visit friends in San Diego. According to the suit, Williamson took her phone and laptop following the sexual assault, preventing her from getting medical care. These two incidents were not isolated. The lawsuit states Williamson continued to abuse, rape, assault, and batter the plaintiff in California and other states, including Louisiana and Texas, until the relationship ended in 2023. The lawsuit states Williamson strangled the woman with such force that she reasonably feared for her life and eventually lost consciousness multiple times between 2020 and 2023 in California and Louisiana. The woman also claims Williamson threatened to have his security guard shoot her in the head multiple times. She alleges Williamson threatened to have his security kill her parents as well. During one 2022 incident in Louisiana, the lawsuit states Williamson pointed a loaded firearm at the woman's head, causing her to reasonably fear for her life. The accuser says in the suit, Williamson often kicked her with his feet and beat her with his hands. She also claims the 24-year-old would force her to leave her apartment and intentionally imprison her in a car until he transported her to a different location. She said one time, as he tried to stop her from escaping the vehicle, he hit her in the head with the door and caused her to lose consciousness. According to the suit, when many of the wrongful acts were committed, Williamson was either drunk or on cocaine. Zion Williamson adamantly denied the allegations against him, saying that it's nothing more than a money grab. His lawyer said this: "We take these allegations with the utmost seriousness and we unequivocally deny them. The allegations contained in the complaint are categorically false and reckless." He added, "This appears to be an attempt to exploit a professional athlete driven by financial motive rather than any legitimate grievance." Mr. Williamson and the plaintiff never dated, but did maintain a consensual casual relationship that began more than 6 years ago when he was 18 years old. That relationship ended years ago. At no point during or immediately after that relationship did the plaintiff raise any concerns. Only after the friendship ended did she begin demanding millions of dollars. Mr. Williamson reported the plaintiff's extortion attempts to law enforcement. We understand that an arrest warrant was issued in connection with that report, and we are prepared to provide the court with documentation that supports these facts. Mr. Williamson also intends to file counterclaims and seek significant damages from this defamatory lawsuit. While these allegations are false, we recognize the seriousness of the claim and welcome the opportunity to prove the truth in court. We are confident that the legal process will expose the truth and fully vindicate Mr. Williamson. Let's stop right there. Before one more blast from the past lawsuit is filed, I say if the United States is serious about prosecuting alleged perpetrators of SA and protecting victims, they absolutely must mandate that they clear up all of these rape kits that are in evidence rooms throughout the United States. Did you know that over 95% of rape cases are rape kits in the United States in law enforcement evidence rooms everywhere go untested? That right there, fam, lets me know this ain't about justice. This is about money. These people care nothing about justice. This woman didn't go to the police. She went to a lawyer. See, you can't have it both ways. You can't act like what he did, that he did something criminal, right? You can't try to convince me that he did something criminal and all you want is some money. You can't act like he did something criminal and all you want for your client is some money. What about justice? See, when they start doing it like that, where they just come for the money, automatically my antennas go up and I'm like, yeah, this is just a money grab. This sounds like another chick who went through a relationship, whatever the toxicity they had going on in their relationship, sounds like either she was toxic or they was toxic. In any event, it sounds like when the gravy train stopped, she got off and it kept going. She was let off. All right, man, that's the end of your ride. And she sat back and thought about, she been sitting around watching all of these cases. She been watching these settlements go down with Diddy and all these other people. And she's saying to herself, who do I know that's got some millions? Who can I hit up? I'm gonna hit up Zoe because he kind of slow. Yeah, because this ain't Zion's first rodeo. He got caught up with some other stuff and other, he just be having some bad luck with the women that he pick and he choose to deal with. Always blasting his business on social media. It's always something different. So I'm not surprised if one of these type of chicks came for him, but having said that, fam, these damn lawsuits that coming from the past, it's just, man, they got to mandate this stuff. Look, man, if you are a grown person, you got until this amount of time to come forward, and it should be met with some stipulations like, were you able to break free? Were you held in a dungeon? Did you have tape over your mouth? And were you strapped down or handcuffed where you couldn't leave? You couldn't speak to anybody. At what point do you have to take some accountability for getting the justice that you say you deserve? I'm just not buying it, fam. It's got to be something done about this. It's too much of this stuff going on. This is, and everybody see what's happening. It's a money grab. All of these lawsuits, well, damn near all of them, it's just straight up money grab. Now, don't get me wrong. If you go out there and get you some justice, if you can get justice, if you can prove that something really went down, you got some evidence, cool. Get that, hit them, make them pay. then come back and then go after and try to hit him in the pocket. I ain't tripping on that. I'm not tripping on that because that's part of how people get justice in the U.S. But just going straight to the lawyer, not going to law enforcement, you ain't got no police report or nothing. This is happening all these years. He done left you in Louisiana. You done jumped your ass on a plane and went all the way to California, all the way to Texas. You done took road trips back and forth. You done jumped on planes back and forth all by yourself. You're going shopping by yourself. You're hanging out by yourself. You're at home while he's on the road doing road trips, and then a whole nother year you dating in between, he dating in between, and some dude promised to marry you, he changed his mind, and all this time go by, and you done had 3-4 babies, and now you want to sue this dude from back in the day. Man, get out of here with all of that, man. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, man, and I do not respect it. But what say you? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.